Unfortunate, untrue, and inflammatory. That's how human rights body Jamaicans for Justice JFJ is describing comments made by Security Minister Dr. Horace Chang, who said the organization is, quote, living off blood money. Minister Chang was a guest on CVM's Lead Story moments ago. A war of words has erupted between the Minister of National Security and one of Jamaica's leading human rights groups. Portfolio Minister Dr. Horace Chang is slamming Jamaicans for Justice JFJ over what he calls their constant criticism of the Jamaica Constabulary Force and the wider security apparatus. Speaking on CVM's Lead Story moments ago, Minister Chang accused the group of undermining the work of the police while, in his words, benefiting from what he called, quote, blood money. JFJ, which has for years documented police fatal shootings and called for greater accountability, has consistently pushed for transparency and adherence to the rule of law while commending the hard-working men and women of the police force. But Dr. Chang says their statements lack evidence and unfairly cast the JCF in a negative light, especially at a time when security forces are under pressure to curb violent crime.
Non-government organization in which I had asked a party in the original founding when they came out of Russia, acting monthly of some 50 being done and the box and it's not political action that on David, but they're not political. We made that very clear. Nobody expected them to become part of the party, but they were supported heavily by the Jamaican party, and I was part of the organization. That's the problem with that. But so there are moments when citizens of the people can come together to ensure that government is operating or in the response matter. But it is on the level to broadly attack the law enforcement institution like police, undermine their confidence and damage the emotion of new officers from the force.
The verbal tug-of-war comes amid heightened scrutiny of the police following a series of controversial shootings that JFJ and other watchdog groups have highlighted in their reports. But Dr. Chang insists the police are doing their job and are doing it well.
They have a challenge, the police. I will take side. They also have a discussion with the commissioner. The police has no hesitant dealing with anybody. So if it has come down the work, they made the issue, but they can have the discussion and say I'm sure for a second without coming to me and know what. Because Indicom has a critical role to play. What I don't want is you on the journey doesn't jumping ahead and making broad statements without evidence, because while Indicom may have some concern with the level of commitment at this point in time, I've never heard before. What needs to be examined is the prosecution and substantive prosecution.
Meanwhile, JFJ is firing back at the minister. In a press release Monday evening, the group said, quote, it has taken note of Dr. Chang's comments and such language does little to advance constructive dialogue on public safety and accountability. It said, in light of the defamatory nature of the blood money accusation and its potential consequences, JFJ is currently seeking legal advice on the matter and any possible actions that may be warranted. The release went further saying, quote, our public releases and positions are grounded in verifiable data drawn directly from official sources, including reports from the Independent Commission of Investigations, Indicom, the Ministry of National Security and Peace, the Jamaica Constabulary Force, and court records, as well as information provided by complainants. JFJ says it remains steadfast in its mandate to advocate for justice, human rights, and the rule of law in Jamaica, and accordingly, it holds the state and its institutions accountable against any excesses, ensuring the state upholds its duty of care to protect citizens' rights and lives.